they're great. They train so easily.
But I mean, look at that. It's just distracted, just like Lou. And the whiskers are like kind of drooping.
You're ridiculous.
I think you're kind of emotionally attached to this cat. I'm not sure you really qualify. Oh! Hello! I didn't see you there. We were just Oh wait, you guys are making a video too? Awesome, we were just about to make a video about...
Oh! Hello. I didn't see you there. We've just been preparing to make a juggling video. You know what's better than preparing to make a juggling video? Juggling. Okay, so some of you have been asking us about what juggling gear we actually use.
And by some, we mean like one.
And rather than doing the smart thing and writing an email or like a comment, decided to make a whole new video for it.
Just for you.
Just for that one person. The first juggling balls that we actually used were actually bean bags. You can sort of see them on the inside of this. Bean bags themselves are really, really good as starting juggling balls. We took 2 balloons and cut off the bottoms of them and wrapped them around the bean bags so that they were more of a circle and you have a better grip. And by condensing it, it has a better weight. And I mean, these are good starter ones if you don't have anything else on hand or you don't have the money to do anything else. But if you're in that problem, tennis balls work just as well, but you have to spend time chasing them down.
So the next level is dog toys.
Yeah.
These are just bouncy dog toys, but they do light up in the dark if you have batteries in them, which we don't. And because they have more form than a beanbag, you can sometimes do a bit more, and they're just the next step up.
And next up, we have what we're using right now. They're the official juggling balls. Even once they light up, different colors. And they're pretty nice, but they're a little harder, they won't roll, and they've got nice grips on them. That's juggling, it's expensive. These are really good, the dog toys work really well, and even if you only have bean bags, that's fine. A good step from juggling balls is to go up to the juggling rings. And rings, they differ a little bit in the grip, just like that.
It's very similar to the claw grip.
Yeah, like that.
When juggling balls.
These, they're pretty easy to come by, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you can always make them out of like frisbees.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's a little more difficult because they're not weighted well, but...
One thing you gotta watch out for though is that these break pretty easily if they like slam into stuff or you
throw them at
throw
people.
them and bounce them around. Because they bounce really well until they break, and that's what the duct tape is for. Because we
it's not just for fancy decoration.
Yeah, we duct taped one and then we decided to duct tape them all.
They look a little like life preservers.
The next, which actually is a really big step up. These are starter clubs. They come in like a starter kit. They're really light. Like they're really, really light.
Really light.
And so you can't do like any impressive tricks with them. That's unnecessary.
So next up are actual fancy juggling clubs. Now these are kind of ridiculous because if I was going to buy these, they would be like $30 a club, which is kind of crazy.
Nice juggling balls probably run between $15 and $20, and juggling clubs can be from $30 to $40.
And if you're going for torches, if you're really that good, which you're probably not if you're watching, but you never know. Juggling torches, the cheapest you can find is like $45 a club. And then you have to buy fuel, and you know, it's dangerous, so you have to find a nice place. And so juggling torches, people are like, oh, you juggle fire. It's kind of difficult to practice.
Probably not worth it either.
One of these is about, I don't know, the weight of 8 just plastic light juggling clubs.
Yeah.
So depending on, what you're going to do with juggling, these will, give you a more consistent spin because they're heavier, more inertia, physics, magic. But you really have to get used to them, and because they're much heavier, it's kind of dangerous when learning these, is when you're throwing them. And like when learning to throw balls, you might throw them too far away and then too close, but the thing is, if you juggle too close with these, this part, or the bulb, will come around and whip you in the eye,
On the forehead.
or the forehead, or on the nose, on the cheek, in the mouth, on the brow, cheekbones, ears.
Connected to the trombone.
So when juggling these, just be careful. Don't hurt yourself
Safety
when juggling as much as possible.
second.
You'll probably only do it once or twice, and then you'll wisen up and, not hit yourself. Don't hit other people. Scarves are a good way to start. If balls, you just can't get the hang of it. Personally, I can't actually juggle scarves.
Scarves are weird.
It's kind of weird once you've, started. But if you really can't get the idea of a pattern, of kind of cascade pattern doing this, you can do it with scarves, and then you feel like you're juggling, and maybe it helps you get the pattern. Also, they make a great old-timey bonnet.
Yeah.
Or if you're in the mood to be a babushka,
Or a pirate
as
hat.
it's sometimes had. Or a ascot.
I was just about to say that.
Or as a sponge for chloroform.
Now we're moving on to more miscellaneous things that you'd find in in like a starter juggling kit. For example, these. These are plates for plate spinning.
For oh.
This plate I got in like a little starter juggling kit. Same with the clubs. They're pretty cheap. Pretty cheap. I don't know. I didn't buy that
They're
one.
about like 10, 15, depending on what you do.
If you just want to practice your contact juggling, then getting one of these dog toys works just as well as any fushigi could, or a lacrosse ball. The lacrosse ball works really well too.
Make sure you just practice, because if you drop these,
They break the floor. So if it's like marred or like dented, then it doesn't look right. So you can't do like anything with it.
So next up is the Diablo. These cost dollars.
Dollars or yen, depending on where you are.
yen, rupees,
Rupees, pesos,
pesos,
euros, francs.
Not really juggling per se, but it is just a kind of, juggling activity.
It falls under the general thing of juggling. I don't know if whoever was asking this question was looking for a specific type of like brand or something like that.
Or such a diverse answer.
Yes.
But we've talked a whole lot about juggling stuff, but it really doesn't matter what you use.
That's so
Like, you could weight a stick and it could be a club, bad club, but I mean,
oranges work well for contact juggling. 3 apples and you've got balls, but I wouldn't practice.
plus a
apples.
delicious snack.
Scarves.
Practice scarves, just
handkerchiefs, or like
plastic bags.
Plastic bags you get from the
Really
store.
good grocery bags. The best juggling tools are whatever you have. Just find the cheapest that you can. Again, these are like dog toys. They still work amazing for juggling.
These are probably like $20.
Yeah, we've used dog toys in a show before.
Yeah,
That's on YouTube, but yes. We've used these in a show in the dog toys, so I think you'll be okay starting to learn on whatever you want. Next time, we juggle
Loaded potatoes
with sour cream,
butter,
bacon bits,
and shredded cheddar.